What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 15 of the Kind of Funny Gamescast. You might be asking yourself, is this going to be the last episode 15? Yes. Yes, it is. The first and last ever episode 15 of the Kind of Funny Gamescast. I am Tim Gettys. This is Alfredo Plays. You can find him on twitch.tv/Alfredo Plays.
Ayo.
This is Andrew Renee coming back again.
What's up, guys?
Ooh. Shit's going down.
You're officially a member of the Kind of Funny team. Yes. You use these fucking things to punch yourself in the face with them. I do it all the time.
You probably know her from the internet. If you don't know her from the internet.
Somebody make a gif of that and send
don't
it to
worry.
me on Twitter.
It will happen. It will definitely happen. And rounding us out, very round. We got one half of the coolest dudes in video games. Greg Miller and Portillo. I had to do it.
Dead. And no, it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I look like he just looks like a disembodied head on my arm right there in the monitor.
I can't see that.
I know. Well, don't worry about it. You focus on
good, though.
not hitting yourself with the microphone.
It's this thing.
I know. The pop filter goes everywhere. It gets everywhere.
I blame Kevin for that.
Like the sand. Like the sand from the Tunguski Raiders.
Man.
Remember them?
The Tunguski Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh, those Tunguski
how can you forget
Raiders.
them? And the Metachlorians and the honey.
Metachlorians. I just like how everything's slightly off. They're Tuscan Raiders, Greg. Don't ever get that wrong again.
Okay, sorry. I apologize.
All right, so, a lot of things have happened recently. A lot of video games have come out. A lot of games have been played. Greg's been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like. I mean, you've been back a little bit.
Did we do a Gamescast with me yet, or is this my first Gamescast
This is the first Gamescast we've done with you in a while.
No, because we did the Chips Ahoy argument in the last one.
Was that Gamescast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
People like that a lot. People like that. They don't like how serious you are and how NPR you are.
I think it's fucking happened.
Whoa.
You know?
That was a good
Now
conversation.
we're not serious.
Thank you. Thank you, Fredo.
That was a good combo.
Do you remember the Chips Ahoy commercials? Where,
Chips Ahoy. And there's fucking cookies dancing
What are your favorite
around.
cookies?
My favorite cookies?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Soft batch?
But I mean, like brand cookies.
Yeah.
Soft batch? Is
Yeah,
that a
they're
thing?
Keebler, aren't they?
Oh, okay.
The ones in the red package?
So Keebler.
No, that's Chips Ahoy.
Keebler also has them, though.
No.
And they're the red ones with the fire ants and the hot action.
Now I have to look this up. I'm pretty sure they're Keebler, but I'll
Shout out to
double check.
Mint Milanos.
Mint Milanos.
R.I.P. Mint Brussels.
What are those called?
I do love
Girl
some
Scout
Thin
cookies.
Mints.
No, the Fields.
Yeah.
Fields?
The ones that come in the the Sausalitos and the
What?
Oh, Pepperidge Farm.
Pepperidge Farm.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
The
Yeah,
Mint
damn.
Milanos.
Do those have commercials?
These
They don't
ones,
make
yeah,
Mint Brussels
Keebler.
Brussels.
What? Well, yeah, okay.
You know
Soft
what I'm
Bass
talking
Keebler. And now, did you just ask, did Pepperidge Farm have commercials?
Yeah.
Soft batch.
Pepperidge Farm had the best commercials.
Don't remember them. They're not that memorable.
They're fucking. There's a Family Guy joke and a Reddit meme about it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll Google you one here. I'll get
Best
you one.
commercials.
Because they were
like
all.
a rock. Oh, like a rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
as I could
Pepperidge
be.
Farms. Yeah.
Like a rock.
Well, guys, this is the Kind of Funny Gamescast. It doesn't make sense, and it never will.
Talking about cookies.
But if you guys didn't know, this is a show that's on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames.
Remember making toast in a gizmo like this? Maybe you remember Grandma toasting homemade raisin bread loaded with plump raisins. Swirled with cinnamon. That sweet aroma.
Cinnamon about cookies.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. You see, they used to make bread. What? That's what people knew him for.
Oh, shit.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like
Oh my
that?
god, look at that hat.
Yeah, it's like fucking.
He looks like Colonel Sanders.
He's Orville Redenbacher meets Colonel Sanders.
So do you remember these commercials?
Yeah, kind of, because I didn't remember that part, but I remember that the Pepperidge Farm remembers.
But you do remember the Chips Ahoy commercial.
Bam, 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 bam. They had one commercial they ran for like 12 years.
Forever.
Yeah.
Why did that play for so long?
'Cause it
was
worked.
good. It damn worked.
When I heard big band music, I thought of cookies. It worked.
Okay, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames every Monday through Thursday, broken out topic by topic. Every Friday, you get the full episode there or over on iTunes and all the other places. If you want it early, patreon.com/kindoffunnygames. That's cool. But the coolest part that you might not know is if you pay even $1. Even $1. Actually, I think it's even less. Can you do less than $1 on Patreon?
we do. You can, but we don't reward that.
Oh, okay.
If you give us 99 cents, thank you.
At least $1 gets you the exclusive episode every month.
Get
And
you
those
in
have been really
Arizona.
good.
Yeah, they're worth it.
99
Yeah,
cents.
they're definitely worth it.
Over on the Kind of Funny Patreon, we discovered you're the unsung hero.
On the page?
I gave
Oh,
you
yeah,
that
you're right.
title.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
on
right.
that
I didn't
exclusive
accept
episode.
it. So that's
It's
not
too
how
late. I gave it
titles
to you.
work.
That is how titles work.
Nope.
Someone gives them to you. You can't no.
Guys. Yes.
Oh, it's not even the right song.
It is.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh, look, it's just a balloon with text on it floating around chocolate chips. Like, what the shit were people thinking?
There was other ones though. There was definitely like
There was
CG
one in a
dancing
ballroom,
things.
right?
Yeah.
They just kept that song.
They like found. It was like I did
Do
not.
you know the name of that song?
not work the
Chips
audio for
Ahoy.
this.
Chips Ahoy.
I think it's called Sing Sing Sing. I could be wrong.
Do you want me to ask Siri?
Is it? Yeah.
Nobody
See,
cares,
look at us,
Nick.
we're band nerds. We know shit.
This is like. That was a new. That's a new one.
Are
That
we
was a
still
new
talking
one.
about Chips Ahoy?
Yeah.
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 This is why they. This is a Chips Ahoy commercial as well.
Don't remember this one.
It's old. It's got like computer stuff, so it's
No,
not.
that's when they lost it.
it's
They
when
went off the
tried
deep
to, They
end.
tried to get too fancy with
They
it.
tried too hard. Computer chips. Was that they were going for?
I don't think that's what they were going for. It's possible. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This looks like it. Chips Ahoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parentheses 1996.
Yes.
yeah.
There it goes.
There it goes. That's what we all
With
remember.
the dancing
Fredo.
exclamation
That's
point.
what we grew up on, everybody. Every time I watch Pearl Harbor or Captain America, this is what I'm taking back to whenever they're out ballroom dancing. Like, I want to
I
fucking
want Chips Ahoy right now. All right, guys. The first topic for today that has to do with video games is, what are you playing right now? We've done this before. We did it with Colin, and he gave us some answers. We did it with Nick, too. It was Colin and Nick on that one. And Nick was talking about Dying Light. So it was a
Really?
while ago.
That and Axiom Verge.
It wasn't Axiom
The
Verge.
two
not yet.
games.
Yeah,
Nick
yeah.
Scarpino's
He
playing.
got into Axiom Verge, though.
He's way
So I'm going
into
to
it.
speak for Nick Scarpino right now and say that he's playing Axiom Verge because he's still playing it.
Yeah.
He beat it. He loved it.
He wants 100%.
And he's like 100%. How
He's
far are
like
you, Nick?
75?
75% of the items, 95% of the map.
That's pretty good.
How many hours you put into it? 25.
Damn.
Nick Scarpino put 25 hours into a game. That means... Yeah. Well, he also really likes the opening theme song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's it sound like?
It sounds real. Nick, can you come here?
Axiom Verge!
Come here, Nick.
Nailed it. All right,
Nailed
good.
it.
Okay, fine.
Ship it.
So, I played Axiom Verge for a little while. All the games that I'm talking about right now, I've only played the opening like 10 minutes to. So I
How
went
do you
back.
just played 10 minutes of a game?
It's been interesting.
There's
So,
just so many good 3DS games for him to play.
yeah, it's just so busy.
Oh, no.
library.
We are not getting
It's a
back into
vast-
that.
It's just,
That's-
no, it's
I got my
continued.
teammate here, Greg.
I know. I'm
So
going down.
we're good.
Yoshi's
But no.
Woolly World, son.
Yeah, I'm excited for Yoshi's Woolly World.
Looks
Who
so
is
good.
it?
Yeah,
Yarn Amiibo.
Kevin's
Come on.
not. Kevin's a punk ass bitch. I've been playing. I played a little bit of Axiom Verge. You got me Bastion codes, so I
Yeah.
played a little bit of Bastion.
Bastion's
Both
so
those
fucking
games, I'm
awesome.
like, these are fucking awesome. I'm all
Wait,
about
had you
this.
not played Bastion before?
No,
Oh, what?
I know. It's so cool though. Like
Yeah,
the
it's
concept of it and like how it, everything about that game is like,
The kid fell off the edge.
it's pretty
Yeah,
damn awesome.
Bastion's great.
And then I had a copy of Tomb Raider, the remastered one. I've
Yeah,
never played it.
definitive edition.
Nice.
And I started. I popped it in. I was like, I really like this. It's a little extreme. I played about an hour of it.
Her deaths are extreme.
Oh yeah, her deaths are very gruesome,
Very gruesome.
and it's just like it's a very intense opening to a game. And I was like, wow, this is very not what I expected, but I'm liking it.
What'd you expect? Nude codes?
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
That's all you need from Tomb Raider?
I wanted more pointiness. I was a little let down on the pointiness factor.
Oh, man. These graphics have come too far.
Yeah, exactly.
Breaking
It's
the
a little
experience
upsetting.
from it. Yeah.
But I feel like it's the sound effects are what's catching me off. Well, first off, the PS4 microphone needs to shut the fuck up.
Oh, the controller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can turn it off. So I did.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you're walking through puddles and it's like splash, splash. It's like, why are you so intense right now? Like that should be like a splash at best. But yeah, it's a little too much for me to handle. But it's like every single thing she does is the most like overtly like loud noise ever. It's like she walks into a rock. She's like,
You never walk into a rock. You don't know what's
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like-
I really like that game, but one of my biggest criticisms of it was that they just make her seem like she's orgasming all the time.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which I mean,
that's
that's not
true.
my biggest criticism of it, but it's like it definitely feels weird.
Yeah, I just have the Pokemon video stuck in my head now. You splash, Magikarp, splash, splash.
Oh,
splash.
that was good.
Yeah.
I missed that. That's some
Yeah.
old school shit. What are you playing now, Alfredo?
Shit ton of stuff. I finished Bloodborne. Beat the whole
You
game.
loved it.
I loved it. Absolutely loved
Were
it.
you expecting to? Were you a Demon Souls, Dark Souls?
I was scared out of my mind. I've never played any Souls games before, so I was
Yeah.
like, "This is gonna kick my ass. I'm gonna be doing this live." But I beat it. 17 bosses deep, so that was fun. It was like 30 hours. I've been going back since I got a PlayStation 4. I played The Last of Us.
Nice.
Love that game. I did Uncharted, the first one, over the past weekend. I got 2 and 3 lined up. And
Now,
I
what's
put
interesting is you
Bar
did it off
PS3.
PlayStation Now.
I did.
How was that?
The game streamed beautifully,
Yeah.
but there was dead zones on the analog sticks.
In-
So okay, what does that mean?
So that means like this is dumb. This is the analog stick, right?
If
you
you're
move it one way, it's like it's just like it starts functioning. The thing is, the dead zone is just like if you move it like this, there's no response.
You gotta go hard
all the way around. Yeah, you have to swing it hard.
If you're listening to MP3, he's moving around a giant ginseng honey tea, green tea here, Arizona.
It's Arizona.
So from my side, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you really have to move the analog stick.
Gotcha.
So it made it really difficult to like line up headshots or stuff like that. I'm gonna go play 2 and 3. Also, I played PT. Fuck that game.
Did you get through it? Did you finish it?
I did.
Did you have the chat?
That is the
you how to do
most
it?
frightening hallway I've ever experienced.
Did you do the whole
in
thing
my
where you
life.
talked? You talking to a microphone?
Yeah, it was.
Did you play?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
No, you couldn't pay me to play that game.
Really?
Okay, you maybe could pay me to play that game, but
Get the Patreon tier up.
I would not play that on my own volition. No.
Alfredo brought up a good idea for us to do Let's Plays, like a whole week of us playing through PT, so it's all 5 of us individually doing it.
Oh, sure.
I like that.
Yeah, I played it right after, a week or two after it came out, maybe a month. But yeah, I streamed it.
It's scary.
It's cool. It's scary. Yeah.
But the game that's my new jam that I'm just streaming every day is Battle Royale H1Z1. It's so good.
Yeah.
For those of you guys that don't,
H1Z1 trained for a while. Though.
it's just everything that I wanted out of DayZ. But it's essentially there's like 150 people. It drops everyone parachutes into this large open world. Everyone scrambles for weapons, backpacks, stuff like that, ammo, and then it's the last man standing. So people start shooting each other.
It's a cool idea.
Yeah, and then eventually you have a map and there's a green circle and that's the safe zone. And
so it's the Hunger Games.
Exactly, it's Hunger Games. But you get all these.
It's Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But you get all these random encounters.
Wait, are you speaking English?
What do you mean?
In the game. Do you speak English?
I speak English.
So there you go.
I hate you so much.
It is Hunger Games.
No, but there's so many random. So there's like proximity chat, and there's so many random things that happen all the time. Like I was with this one dude that it was Korean, didn't speak any English, and all of a sudden like his 3 friends.
So it is Battle Royale.
Battle games.
All of a sudden I got out, and he took the driver's seat, and I got in, and like. He met up with like his 3 other friends, and all of a sudden I was in a triad gang at that point, and we just kept rolling up to people. They popped out, like 4 of them, and started shooting, killing people. And I was
you're working with other people, knowing there can be only one. It is like Hunger Games?
Yeah, so I mean that's the thing, right? It's like if you have a team, you're stronger until like the final. But it's like how's that gonna go down?
Right,
Anyone can turn on.
How long do the games last for?
Usually, I mean anywhere from. I mean it depends if you die right away, but I've gotten first like 3 times, like 45 minutes or so.
Nice. That's really cool. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
You got some ridiculous stories in that.
Yeah, there's some people that like the one guy was Russian and then he didn't really like me and then eventually turned into a love story because I kept singing to him like Mariah Carey and Clay Aiken. So.
Yeah, of course.
And Clay.
Invisible.
Exactly.
Clay Aiken still hasn't responded to our tweets.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
He's busy running for office.
That's so weird.
Creepiest.
It's a good rendition, if I do say so.
Yeah, it is. What about you?
I've been playing a couple different things. I've been playing Ori and the Blind Forest, which I love. I hate love. I mean, I'd love to hate it.
Oh, yeah.
I hate to love it. It's really great. I've also been playing the pre-sequel, Borderlands, the pre-sequel on the Handsome Collection. We played this weekend, and then I've also been playing the new Evolve DLC. So, with the new hunters and the new monster.
Have you been on that hype?
I haven't touched it yet. I've been busy filling out my backlog of my catalog of PlayStation games.
Yeah, I have a pile of shame that I'm going to try to go through here too.
Pile of shame, I like that.
But now, have you never heard of that?
No.
You guys don't have a pile of shame?
No,
well, we do, but I didn't refer to it as a pile of shame.
Oh, yeah. It's like games that are like stacked in a pile and you're shamefully haven't played them yet. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
So I have some that I have to work on, but Mortal Kombat comes out next week, so...
And you were a big Mortal Kombat fan.
Oh, yeah.
Which is interesting.
Why?
I feel like those aren't things that exist.
Big Mortal Kombat fans?
Big Mortal Kombat fans don't exist.
What?
That's weird.
What?
Well,
Are you out of your mind?
In the fighting game echelon, it's like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
No.
If you walk into a room,
there's still a large group of people
fans.
who like Mortal Kombat.
Don't get me wrong. I understand that there's fans, but I'm just saying it's just like I don't think that anyone's gonna be like you're excited for Mortal Kombat for right now, and then you're never gonna care about it again. until they announce another one and then reveal each character that you know is going to be in it.
So what
anyways.
you're saying is that they aren't doing an adequate job of putting out filler content like Street Fighter does in between tentpole Street Fighter releases.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So we need Mortal Kombat 9 Ultra
9.2.
Edition HD
Yeah.
2.0?
That's exactly what was
Okay,
necessary.
so
Yeah.
just
yeah,
want to
no.
make sure we were
To
on
be
the same
fair,
page
I'm not a
here.
fighting game guy. I just like casual games.
Well, I mean, they announced that Mortal Kombat's going to be part of ESL, which is great. So,
The hell's
and
ESL?
Elder Scrolls Living.
exactly. Electronic Sports League.
Wait, the what?
I think that's what it stands for.
I don't know.
Electronic
It's one of the
Sports
esports.
Esports, bro.
Esports
Oh,
League? Esports.
cool.
I should know what that. Let me look that up.
We all should. It doesn't matter. We don't. Because the esports don't matter to
It's
us.
just
We're
esports.
glad if they matter to you,
Regardless,
I'm
I'm
so
excited
happy.
for that game. It's
I
coming
like
out.
watching
I've
esports
been
games.
a
Shut
Mortal
up.
Kombat fan for a while.
Okay,
That
so
is
what are you
me.
what are you excited about for it? Like,
The
Story?
the new story mode looks really, really awesome.
cool. I know
Yeah.
Hunter Pence, big fan of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
He's like super fucking excited.
Kind of funny fan.
Mm-hmm.
Friend.
Mortal Kombat fan.
He's been on the show.
So the two of you, you're gonna have a great time.
Me and
It's
Hunter,
gonna be great.
we can
yeah.
play together.
And Destin likes Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah.
That's
Vince?
funny.
Vince hates it.
Hates it.
Vince doesn't like it.
Vince doesn't
Really?
like it.
He's a fighter. He just he had a whole rant about the characters. And I don't know. He just doesn't like the pomp and circumstance. I think.
God damn it, Alfredo.
why-
This is gonna be a problem.
What the pump?
No, we both just keep making the exact same
Oh,
noises.
I see.
Yeah.
Share one brain.
Yeah.
Noise.
It happens. Greg,
Yeah.
what are you playing?
Tons of Borderlands the pre-sequel. I'm all in. I'm invested. I'm in love with it. I mean, I have plenty of problems with it, but I'm in love with it. You know what I mean? It's one of those games where it's all I want to play. It came along just when I needed it, Tim. Where I wanted a game to play and just check boxes, finish quests, get the nice bright green, turn in. Yep, that's exactly what I want to go do. You know what I mean? I've been on the road a lot lately, right? So like with the Vita, I really
On the road.
Thank you.
again.
Thank you very much. I've been looking, wanting a Western RPG. I don't want JRPG. I don't want turn-based. I want like this thing that's just out there.
You want
it.
FPS RPG?
Yeah, Gunzerker.
It's a lot of letters.
So it's like I hadn't had that, right? And right before I left, Bloodborne came out. Right before I went on vacation. So I played for like 15, 20 minutes of it. Liked what it was. I'm like, I want to play this when I get back. But even then, I wanted like the literal checklist. You know what I mean? Doing this, seeing the progression, assigning skill points, doing all these different things. And so when I got back in Borderlands was that. That's all it's been.
How you liking it on the PS4?
Great. Yeah, it works really, really well. It's nice to have the PlayStation 4 controller. It's nice to have Borderlands in Super HD or whatever the hell you want to call it. The suspend mode is nice. They just put out the new firmware for PlayStation 4, so the ability to pop out, put it in rest mode, and then come back in. Like I turned on. Christine and I are playing together. We've been doing split screen for a while, but that was wearing on me because my eyes have seen what Borderlands should look like. You know what I mean? So eventually we broke it into 2 monitors in the bedroom, and I turned on her system. It wasn't even that. You're reaching for
What?
that one. You're reaching. You did the whole like sexual innuendo. 2 monitors in the bedroom. What does that even mean?
Hey, it could happen anywhere, anytime, Greg.
What the hell does that mean? Anyways, I turned her system back on, and she had put hers in rest mode, and then it had like the little spinning thing on Borderlands. I was like, what is that? And I clicked X on it, and it just fired up right to where it left off. Like no loading. It was in pure suspend mode. I was like, that's awesome. I need to start doing that.
Technology.
I
It's
know.
here.
That shit
I
crazy.
mean, the Vita, pioneered that, but no, no big
Yeah,
deal.
no big deal. The unsung hero, the Vita.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. With its
Then
vast
of course,
library.
I started that. It does have a fast library, you motherfucker. Then I started Bastion on PS4 again. Great, love it, so into it. It is totally though like, and when I got my code from Supergiant, they did the whole wiki like we're still working on the Vita version. Don't worry, because like that's a game I feel is perfect on the Vita. Like that's all I would play on this trip to Missouri tomorrow if that's what I had.
I want Ori on the Vita.
Yeah.
I want that so. I know, but I want it. I want it so bad.
It would be really
God
great,
damn it! That
yeah.
game. We did a Let's Play on it like a couple weeks ago, and I was just like, "Fuck, this looks so cool!" Like
It
Colin
looks
and Nick did the
beautiful.
first 15 minutes. I'm like, I
Yeah.
want to play that game.
How have you not played it?
Because I don't have an Xbox.
Uh,
Yeah, and it's on PC, but like,
that's not.
it's. I know I'm sure getting it would be easy and putting a controller and being fine, but it's just like, as a console gamer, the idea of that, I'm like,
No, thank you.
No,
It's one of those
just-
you talk about like when we argue about the Vita, 3DS, who is the better library. You want to talk about a bad library? It's PC right there in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
No
You guys need to
exclusives.
just
No games at all,
accept
really.
Steam and Gaben into your lives, and it
I
will
love
be
Steam.
much better.
Steam is amazing. It's awesome to have your everything there. Like for the City Skyline. Crap. There's another. Oh, Marvel Heroes. Like having them all just there, ready to go. I love having them on the laptop, the Origin laptop we had.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have them ready to go. But like
And Mount Your Friends.
There's something.
Classic.
Mount
So
Your
good.
Friends, of
It's
course.
so good.
There's
Have you
something
played
about
Mount Your
consoles.
Friends?
I don't think I have, no.
Do you know what it is?
Maybe?
It's this amazing game where there's a goat and he's just chilling there, and then you're like these like dudes with just like limbs.
No, I definitely have not played this.
And the limbs like you need to climb on
with the
top.
goat
You
and
mount
it's
the
called Mount
goat.
Your
You
Friends.
haven't even talked about the penis physics.
Well, there's penis physics.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't
It's
see the penises.
They're
They're in
not.
banana
they're in
hammocks.
banana
Banana
hammocks,
hammocks,
and they're
yeah.
spinning around, and then you need to like climb
Wait, they're
on top of each
spinning
other.
penises in banana hammocks.
It doesn't make much sense, but we suspend our
It's
disbelief.
really good. We have a Let's Play coming out this week, so it should be. It's an old game. Like we're really late to this, but
Yeah.
you introduced it to my life.
It's
and I'm
fine.
really happy you did.
We need to do Gang Beasts now.
Yeah, Gang
Game Beasts I've known about for a while. I'm just waiting for.
Console version.
Yeah, exactly. Because again, I know it's easy, but the idea of dragging everything out there and syncing controllers. I mean, controllers barely sync to other things, let alone to PCs.
Just gotta accept gaming into your life, man. That's all
I
I'm saying.
do. I like gaming on the PC just fine. I just prefer a controller, and I prefer the ease of booting it up and having it go.
Makes sense.
I'm just
I
lazy.
get that. I get that.
You've seen how hard it is for us to do anything around here. I hope you understand how lazy I am.
Fredo, what games are you going to be playing coming up on your streams and all that?
Coming up, Witcher, but
Well, I'm coming
I mean,
up
that's
like
that's
now.
like a full month away.
Yeah,
oh,
like-
like now?
Yeah.
Uncharted 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Good choices.
That's on my list. Besides that, I don't know. I haven't really thought that far. You know?
Okay.
It's kind of winging it.
Fair enough.
What about you? What are you looking for? Sam?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't
For
know.
me, this is
You
the
don't
first
really
time in a
play
while.
games.
I need
It's
to.
true. He doesn't. He plays 10 minutes of a
He
game.
gets so excited.
play a lot
And
of
he
10
acts like he's
minutes
the
of
expert on libraries for handheld systems.
I am.
without
It's a
having
fact.
any
I
knowledge
have
of the
vast
other
knowledge of the vast amount of
Jesus.
games.
of the other universe. This is the first time in a long time I feel like I'm satiated. I feel like for a while I've had that like clawing behind my eyes of my spirit just not being happy and wanting to get out and play something specific. And Borderlands for right now is hitting the mark. You know what I mean? To the point of where I was debating bringing my PlayStation 4 to Missouri because I'm only gone 2 nights. I have friends to see there. I'm probably not going to play that many, but to have the option. I just want the option.
Don't
Then I-
pull a Destin. What Destin did, we had an IGM at that company retreat, and Destin brought his PlayStation
Yeah.
for like the one night, and everyone was out drinking, and he
Yeah.
was in his hotel room doing the Nightfall, and I was like,
But like the other thing too is we had Anthony Carboni on Colin and Greg Live and the Game Over Gregory show, and on Colin and Greg Live he was talking about how he got this Hori screen. That way he could, the little one he could carry with him and play his games on the road or whatever. And I was tweeting about that over the weekend. And then the games people, that's how you
yeah.
say it.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Games,
GAMs,
yeah.
just
The
make
games
sure.
case, yeah.
Well, they have that new screen that's like the size of a tablet that's just powered off of USB and it's right there. That sounded really good because then the guy, then other fans were chiming in saying like, oh, I use it all the time. And one guy put up photos of him on a Virgin America flight, PS4 plugged in, and then the PS4 charging the screen, so he was just playing his console. And I was like, damn,
I mean, that's
that sounds
pretty awesome.
fucking
where
awesome.
do you plug the PS4 into?
In Virgin, they have
In
outlets.
Virgin, they have
outlets there,
in-seat power outlets.
Virgin thinks of everything.
Baller shit.
And then I was thinking
Yeah.
about I can probably trick the company into buying the screen because me and Kevin were talking that we need a third screen in here. That way we don't need the two.
Like, sure.
We just have one monitor. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
It's got its own headphone out, so we wouldn't have to worry about how it always is, where I can't hear anything. Kevin approves this purchase.
He does.
I'm doing it.
Oh, guys, Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin edition comes out. I forgot about that.
Oh,
I'm looking at the
PS4?
releases. Yeah, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3D comes out
yeah.
this month too. So you have that to
The
look
vast
forward to.
library. It's happening, Greg.
Thank you.
It grows.
You do need to have the new 3DS XL to play that
Yeah.
though. So
Which is weird. The box art looks hideous.
Persona
On the
4
top, it has,
Dancing
like,
All
this
Night
huge
is my
thing.
answer to
Dancing All Night?
Yeah, that's what you got. It's
Okay.
coming up. The big thing though is like I got Borderlands right now, right? And then later this month, State of Decay 1 year later. Then next month, Witcher 3. Then that'll keep me going for basically ever. June, Batman. Then we get to August, where all I'm going to play is Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes,
To prepare for.
Phantom Pain, and
I
September.
like that. I like that a lot.
We're in what I like to call Easy Street, everybody.
Easy Street. I like that.
are you not going to dip into Tamriel Unlimited on PS4?
Double dip.
June?
I, for a long time, had wanted to. And I played a little bit of it on PC. And I liked what I played, and then it was another thing I'm going to wait for PS4 or whatever. And now that it's finally here, incredibly late, no, probably not. Because I'll be lost. By that time, I'll be so... If I want that kind of game, I'll be so invested in The Witcher, right? Like, I'm not playing The Elder Scrolls Online because I want, like, the fucking fantasy of it. I like, I want... or wait, no. I'm not... Because I want to play with other people. I want the fucking fantasy of it. And running around and having quests and knocking them out. If I'm already 20 hours, 30 hours, 40 hours into The Witcher 3. Well, there you go. That's all I'm going to do. Because I got wilds to hunt.
What?
I got wilds to hunt.
Oh.
Wilds.
Got it.
I got it.
See, that's the name.
Yeah.
Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Damn. Damn.
Actually, they took the 3 out of the name.
Witcher Wild Hunt?
It's called The Witcher Wild Hunt.
It is not.
Yeah, it is.
The Witcher, the Wild Hunt.
I asked their marketing team about this, and I was like, so when did you guys change the name? They're like, oh, we just decided it.
We just did it.
They just literally just did it. They're like, you can still look up The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, but like if you look at the marketing promotional materials now in the new box art, it's The Witcher Wild Hunt.
Just change kind of funny to mildly entertaining, and then just
don't bring mention to it.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. They must make maybe something to do with the series overall or down the line.
Well, I
no
think it's
longer-
because so many people didn't play 1 and 2, so they don't want to scare off people.
That's a good point.
Into playing this one.
I mean, that's such a weird decision to make this far into the marketing campaign, though.
Well, they probably got a lot of, responses of like, because I mean, if you listen to anyone's video talking about it, it usually is, I didn't play the first 2, but this one looks really good.
Yeah. It's too late. The damage is done. There's still Witcher 3 all over the internet.
Yeah, of
IGN
course.
just put up the first 15 minutes today, called it Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Yeah.
The Wikipedia page hasn't been updated.
I actually did play a
Call
lot
them
of
and tell them
games.
they failed. It's over.
I played a lot of games this weekend because I was looking at my PS3 and like I had to, because we were talking about PSN accounts and if it like goes back to your old games or whatever. And so I have 2 accounts on one system and half my downloaded games are on one and half are the other. And it's like, God, this is the worst. But I was just like, I'm going to play a little bit of this. So I played Tony Hawk, the remastered or whatever the hell it was called, HD version. I played that for a couple hours. And then I played, do you remember Pain?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I played that for way too long.
It's a fun
I don't know
game.
why I
The
booted it up.
physics
It's
destroy
like it's
everything.
the game where you shoot yourself out of a giant slingshot and like damage your body.
I like how when you want to explain a game to someone, you turn to Kevin.
Well, 'cause-
You like make eye contact and you're actually explaining it to him.
Yeah. And I definitely played that for way too long, but it is fun.
Pain was my good one. I remember because that was like one of the first. I guess like it was a downloadable title they'd promoted for coming to PlayStation Network for a long time. And so when it came out, people were interested in it at IGN, and I was still PlayStation team. Obviously, I was still a young buck on the PlayStation team, so I covered it a lot. And it seemed like everything I covered about it would be that it was broken, that it was down, or this wasn't working, or this was for free. And so like when I finally met Travis, who was the producer on it, like he was like, and he did one of these. He's like, and he's a big dude. He's like, Greg Miller, the guy who finds everything broken with Pain within 30 seconds of it going live. And then we became fast friends.
There you go. That's what happens. You don't have friends, you have family, Greg.
It's true.